So we have two very important things to take care of this video. First off, one of my subscribers, Kobe Muzzy, said a few episodes ago, he's like, yo, Crispy, man, like, you got David West wearing Ray Allen's number 20, and you got the Greek Freak wearing Paul Pierce's number 34. He's like, that's got to switch up, my friend, and I agree 100%. The thing that these players have done, that being Ray Allen and Paul Pierce for the Boston Celtics, we gotta respect their numbers, man. We even got Ray Allen on our team, so, like, what happened? Did Ray Allen come to the team, and David West was like, yeah, this is awkward, I'm not changing my number. Well, it's time to get the GM Crispy Flakes involved. Ray Allen, you're getting your number 20 back, and we're gonna go, and we're gonna change the Greek Freak's number 34. I really don't know what to make his number, though. It's a lot of pressure, you know, picking a jersey number, like, man, whenever I play basketball, I have to pick, like, a jersey number for, like, a league or something. It's just, like, this is, like, the biggest decision of my life. I can handle the pressure of, like, a Game 7 of the NBA Finals. You know, give me that big shot. I'm fine with that. But to pick my jersey number, to pick the number that I'm going to represent, I think my favorite number, actually, is number 31. I've always picked that number, or even, like, a number 3. I like number 3 a lot. I don't know, like, the number 3 and 31, just, those were, like, my go-to. I think I was number 10 for when I actually played basketball back in the day in, like, 7th or 8th grade. By the way, like, when I played 7th or 8th grade basketball, I don't remember what year. I didn't make it any other years because I was too short. That's what they told me. But guess what? Here's a little story, okay? We're getting a little story time here. Okay, so back in the day, man, like, when I was playing basketball and I was good, man, like, 8th grade, I only scored once. I banked a three-pointer, man. I banked a three-pointer. It was against the biggest team, and I held my hand in the cookie jar, man. Like, I made that three, and I was flicking the wrist. I was like, in my head, this is all luck, but they don't know that. I'm Tim Duncan out there. I was aiming for that half-court thing out there, you know what I'm saying? Or I was aiming for the backboard. And then, actually, I played with the Boys and Girls Club in, like, a league for there. And guess what? One game I hit, like, 7 or 8 three-pointers. So, you know what, coaching my high school varsity team, you missed out. You missed out on the GOAT three-point shooter. Okay, but anyway, let's get back to this game here, guys. So basically, we changed up the numbers there. We're just checking out records and stuff, and now we're actually approaching the trade deadline. So we're going to be simming a few games here just to get to the trade deadline. And one of my other new subscribers by the name of JK82, by the way, my friend, thank you so much for subscribing, has brought up a good point, saying, hey, maybe you should bring back, like, a Kevin Garnett or a Paul Pierce to get a really veteran leadership out there. The thing is that maybe in the offseason, I would love to do a trade like that if those guys are still around, but I don't like to do too many unrealistic trades, because think about it in this aspect. Would the Washington Wizards really trade away Paul Pierce at this point in the season? Or even so with Kevin Garnett, would the T-Wolves get rid of Kevin Garnett? Especially Kevin Garnett, because he started off a T-Wolf. I think he's going to retire a T-Wolf. But with that being said, though, I mean, Paul Pierce, I could definitely see him in the offseason, maybe in, like, the last year of his career, actually coming back to the Celtics just so he could retire a Celtic. So I really would have no problem bringing him back, just not during the season. Maybe, like, a free agent thing, we'll call him up and say, hey, Paul, you want to come back to the Celtics? We still respect you here. Hopefully you still respect us. And, you know, we're winning games out here, so maybe you want to actually come here and maybe even start for us. But yes, we also have the trade deadline going on right now, like I was saying, and basically there was some trades offered, as you guys saw on the screen. Nothing I really was feeling, though. I look up and down the roster. We have good talent on this team. We are 3rd in the Eastern Conference. 3rd in the Eastern Conference. Like, I don't want to make too many trades because this, we don't really want to mess with the chemistry too much. And we do have a big game coming up here against the Warriors, so I don't know how we'll do against them out there, but maybe we'll actually play that game all the way through. That'll probably be the next episode, a full game against them. And let's see here. We got a good, what's that, 89% chemistry. Brad Stevens, I think you're doing a very solid job. You could even make a case for Coach of the Year, in my humble opinion. And let's see, contract extensions. We're not really going to fool around with any contract extensions. Nobody's really solidified their spot as a long-term deal on the team. Like I said, everybody's been playing very well, but just no long-term things out there. Maybe in the offseason, we'll see how people finish off, see how we do in the playoff. I mean, if we get swept in the first round, then that's not going to do anything for us, so we're going to have to make some moves out there. So I don't really want to overcommit to any one player right now. And like I said, 41-15 record. We got a very big game coming up against the Golden State Warriors, who are number 1. They only got, actually, we got more wins than them. It's just, dang, is the Eastern Conference actually better than the Western Conference? This is not real life. This is not real life. And just checking out our stats here real quick, see how players are doing. Like I said, look at guys like Tyson Chandler, though, and David West. Unfreaking believable those guys are brought to our team. But we're going up against the Splash Bros next episode. That's going to be an insane game right there. I mean, just look at those scoring stats right there. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. And thank you for your continued support. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whenever you're watching this video. Please remember to subscribe. Have a good one, my friends. Peace out.